Please state your name for the record. You'll have 2 minutes.
Nathan Madden from Buckeye, Arizona. First, I'd just like to thank the sponsor of the bill, Senator Rogers, and all of the co-sponsors who have signed on to this. As it was stated, this has been a fight for about 3 years. This is the third session that this has come into, and I've been here for all 3 of them. And I will just say that in the 3 years that I've been here, that's the first time that the Brigadier General has had a bit of a shakeup. But continuing on, the support for this bill has only grown in this time. We've seen, obviously, the state Senate of Arizona was the first to pass it out of the floor. And since then, there have been numerous other states that it has been introduced in and passed through at least one of the houses. The primary barriers here were in the House committees. Those barriers are now no longer a factor. And I believe that if this body does push this forward and the floor pushes it forward again, the House will have no issues. And as was said, the new Secretary of Defense, he has shown support and endorsed this bill in other states. I believe that he would do so with this one as well. I actually have a quote here from him, but I'm not sure if I have enough time.
You have 30 seconds left.
All right. Defense Secretary Hegseth endorsed the Defend the Guard legislation after it was put forward in New Hampshire in the House of Representatives with a bipartisan majority. He said, New Hampshire is simply pointing out that it's supposed to be the Congress that declares war. It has become an executive branch function, and as a result, unless the Congress declares war, New Hampshire doesn't have to send troops for foreign wars. To me, it makes a lot of sense. Spent most of my career as a National Guardsman, deployed multiple times with the National Guard to foreign wars. We got used to the idea that the state National Guard are part of the Expeditionary Forces, which is not traditionally the use of the National Guard. And so this is New Hampshire saying we don't trust how the federal government is going to use our troops, so we're willing to commit them when the American people, through their elected branch in Congress, commits those troops to a foreign war. Then you can. I love this idea. I'm sure the National Guard Bureau is... Excuse me. I love states exerting their influence through a system of federalism and the idea of protecting a prerogative of, why are we sending some guy to the New Hampshire, to the eastern province of Afghanistan when you have a northern border problem or floods that happen in New Hampshire? They're not there to provide support for that. It's an interesting development. It'll be interesting to see if other legislatures do this and how the military reacts to it.
Your time is up, Mr. Madden.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Any questions?
Move on. Any questions? Thank you.
Miss Rebecca Massey.